A deadly shooting in a Valley neighborhood, but the woman accused in the death may not face charges. We'll show you why. Ahead on Channel 8 Eyewitness News live at 6:30. Plus, see how to keep your house cool and your power bill under control this summer. And later, the simple solution to a potentially deadly insect bite. See how to protect you and your family.
You're watching Channel 8 Eyewitness News, the news leader.
I can't. No, I can't. What happened to him?
Tensions are high. A 71-year-old woman shot her son today, but police are not charging her with murder. Officers say she was defending her life. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lisa Johnson in for Colleen May. The shooting happened this morning at around 9 o'clock in a neighborhood near Oakey and Arville. This map shows the location. Channel 8 Eyewitness News is live. Janine Gill is at the crime scene. She joins us with what happened this morning. Janine.
Many residents say that the tension between the mother and the son who lived in this house had reached a boiling point. Neighbors say that the son was often violent towards his mother, and this morning a fight erupted. This time it turned deadly. This woman, who just wanted to be known as Mary, says she's feared for her neighbor's life for years. She says 71-year-old Mary Lou Gordon wanted to live a peaceful life, but her 39-year-old son Keith abused her.
He's attacked her a million times. We've seen it firsthand. He's attacked us personally, and we live right next door. We've seen him attack other neighbors. We've seen him get in big fights with his girlfriend out here in the middle of the street.
Saturday morning, police say there was an argument between Gordon and her son because he wanted to borrow money.
When she refused to give him the money, he became very agitated and very violent. It would appear that he came at his mom with a baseball bat.
Police say Gordon shot her son twice, killing him in what appears to be self-defense.
No, I can't. I can't. No, I can't. No. I know what happened to him.
The son's girlfriend arrived on scene, frantic for answers. But many neighbors say they weren't surprised over the violence because they saw this coming. Neighbors say Gordon even kicked her son out of the house several times, but he always came back.
She shared with me that she was trying to get her son, which happened to be on drugs, just to help him out, give him a shoulder, and didn't seem to help very much. He was gone, then coming back again, he was gone.
Residents say they feel for Gordon. Her other son died several years ago, and now she must deal with shooting her remaining son to death.
She's a wonderful lady. She's avoided coming home because him and his girlfriend live here for free, strung out on their drugs. Once in a while they do a little yard work to get some extra money, and I'm sure it goes to drugs.
Police say Gordon was justified in shooting her son in self-defense. They will be recommending to the district attorney's office that criminal charges not be filed. Janine Gill, Channel 8 Eyewitness News, live.
Janine, it's such a sad story. Is anyone caring for the woman right now? Does she have any other relatives?
Well, the son that she shot to death this morning was her only local relative. She has some relatives out of state, but we're told by neighbors that she's pretty shaken up and she's staying with some friends right now.
All right, Janine, thank you very much. Well, he was the subject of a massive manhunt. Now the district attorney's office released the grand jury transcript in the case of Timmy T.J. Weber. He's accused of killing his girlfriend, her son, and raping her 14-year-old daughter. The 300 pages of grand jury transcripts include detailed testimony from several witnesses, including Chris Gauthier. Gauthier's mother and brother were killed in their house back in April. In his testimony, Chris Gauthier said after the murders, he waited for the trooper to search his house. He is quoted as saying, when the one trooper came back from victim one's room, he had a face of, like a hard look on his face, like something bad had happened. He goes on to say, quote, I just had a feeling in my heart that something happened to my brother. Timmy T.J. Weber faces 18 felony charges. His trial is set for January 6th. Saving energy and money this summer may be easier than you think. Nevada Power says making minor adjustments in your home can make a major difference in your power bill. Channel 8 Eyewitness News is live. Yetta Gibson is at a home near Tropicana and Rainbow with more. Good evening, Yetta. Let's hear how to save money.
That's right, Lisa. Hi. Just because it's heating up fast doesn't mean your power bills have to go up as quickly. Nevada Power took us into a home today and showed us how to keep our bills lower this summer.
Put your hand up here. It's a little warm right there.
Yeah. 103.
Susan Fowles found out through Nevada Power's energy conservation team that her computer, among other things in her house, were slightly running up her power bill.
If you turn that thing off when you're not using it, you're going to save $1 a day and probably start saving some money on your air conditioner as well.
Nevada Power's Bob Balzar also pointed out worn weather stripping in the French doors leading to Fowles' backyard.
That air gap equates, believe it or not, to a hole about 2 to 3 inches in diameter, just being right in your wall.
Balzar recommended replacing Fowles' standard light bulbs
I'm going to put this little guy in.
with compact fluorescent ones. They cost about $6.
So for the $6, you're going to say, well, what do you get? If this light is on 4 to 6 hours a day, it's going to save you $1 a month.
When Fowles makes all the changes, Balzar says it will save her 20% on her power bill.
It would probably be close to $100.
Here are some more energy-saving tips. Nevada Power says to clean around your AC unit, especially if it's outdoors. Nevada Power says your AC works harder when items are blocking the vents. Also, turn off your lights when you're not using them. You've probably heard that before. And during the day, set your AC between 78 and 80 degrees, and at night between 83 and 85 degrees. Now, you can find out all of this information and even more on Nevada Power's website. You can find a direct link to that on ours at KLAS-TV.com. Yetta Gibson, Channel 8 Eyewitness News Live.
Yetta, thank you. The PUC gave final approval, by the way, to a legislative regulation designed to increase the amount of energy Nevada gets from renewable sources like wind and solar power. This week, the Public Utilities Commission gave the go-ahead on a state renewable energy plan. The plan requires power companies to make or buy 5% of their power from renewable energy sources in 2003 and 2004. The CAT bus strike continues today, but the striking bus drivers now have no health benefits. ATC Vancom stopped paying for strikers' health benefits just after midnight this morning. The strike continues today with no word on anyone crossing the picket lines to go back to work, even though ATC Vancom has now started advertising for permanent replacements. It appears a strike has been averted for another union. The Culinary Union has this coming Thursday for members to vote on the contract worked out with the biggest strip hotels. Union officials are predicting their members' support of the contract. The contract covers workers at Park Place, Harrah's, Mandalay, MGM Mirage, and Tropicana properties. The union delayed the strike deadline for many downtown resorts. Those resorts are still trying to work out a deal with workers. The president rallies the newest Army leaders. Ahead, see what President Bush said to the grads at West Point about the war on terrorism. And later, a new way to stop a potentially deadly attack by fire ants. We'll show you how to protect yourself. And Chris will be here with sports with the latest with Andre Agassi on the court.
You're watching Channel 8 Eyewitness News with Colleen May, neighborhood weather with Mark Pfister, and sports with Chris Maathuis. Channel 8 Eyewitness News, the news leader.
A great place to work with great people like Adima Nieves, Imperial Palace Hotel and Casino.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Hey, how's your aunt?
Oh, she's doing
My
much
friends
better.
are always amazed to learn how many of us may need a nursing home or in-home care someday. And when I ask them how they're going to pay for it,
That's a good question. That you know something I don't know?
State Farm Mutual Automobile Insurance Company's long-term care insurance can help protect you and your savings from the rising cost of long-term care.
when my aunt wasn't prepared, it was a real wake-up call. That's why I tell everyone, even if you don't get it from me, get it. It's that important.
Talk to your State Farm agent. We live where you live.
Call 800-4-SAN Diego for your free San Diego activity book with thousands in savings on all kinds of family fun.
We know that consumer issues matter to you. That's why Channel 8 is on your side. I'm Eyewitness News consumer editor Michael Gieser. It's my job to keep you updated on new products and services, from saving you money.
I save about $100 a month.
To scam alerts.
This is going on. You know about this.
From information on everyday products to issues that impact us all.
I think the gas is too high.
Channel 8 on your side every day. Only on Channel 8 Eyewitness News, the news leader.
Coming up on the next ET, how Barbara and Jenna Bush are spending their summer vacations. Are the president's daughters traveling? Did they find jobs?
They're going to work a little, play a little, and they're going to try and stay out of trouble.
Then, suicide and Christian slavery.
There was a point where you were so distraught that you actually thought about ending your life.
His darkest days and how his wife and kids helped him recover. Plus, a Tom Cruise interview, Paul McCartney, and the latest on Diana Ross in rehab next ET.
Monday at 7 on Channel 8. Neighborhood Weather is brought to you by Lamplight Neighborhoods and your hometown neighborhood builder, Karina Homes.
President Bush welcomed the newest Army officers at West Point's graduation. The war on terrorism was the focus of President Bush's commencement speech. His message to the grads: this is a different kind of war, but one the U.S. will win. Dave Barrett has more.
President Bush rallied the nation's future military leaders Saturday, telling West Point cadets they must protect and preserve American freedom at a time when terrorism puts it in jeopardy.
We must take the battle to the enemy, disrupt his plans, and confront the worst threats before they emerge.
Speaking to the first class to graduate from the U.S. Military Academy since 9/11, the president said he's certain those behind the September 11th attacks are waiting to strike again. Mr. Bush told cadets the fight for freedom has never been more crucial.
This nation respects and trusts our military, and we are confident in your victories to come.
The president also gave an update on the war against terrorism and offered his rationale for taking the fight beyond Afghanistan. Mr. Bush said in this post-9/11 world, the only path to safety is the path of action.
This war will take many turns we cannot predict. Yet I'm certain of this: wherever we carry it, the American flag will stand not only for our power, but for freedom.
Dave Barrett, CBS News, New York.
And that was the first of two commencement speeches the president is delivering this month. He will speak at Ohio State next. The president of Pakistan says despite mounting pressures in the dispute between his country and India, he will not launch a nuclear war. The president says nuclear war would be irresponsible. The presidents of both countries are talking in an effort to bring peace to the area. Defense Secretary Donald Rumsfeld is going to India to try to ease tensions in that area. At issue in the dispute is Kashmir, a region near the border that both Pakistan and India are claiming. The summer temperatures are here. We will show you if the hotter than usual temperatures are here to stay. That's in your neighborhood weather coming up. And it wasn't about running the fastest or jumping the highest in the games held at UNLV today. We'll show you just ahead.
Our expansion is complete. Celebrate the addition of our new spectacular 500-seat, 24-hour bingo parlor, comfortable race and sports book, and more certified looser slot and video poker machines. All month long, we'll celebrate with great gaming and food specials and service that can't be beat. It's all about playtime. Play here. Play 20% longer. Only at Arizona Charlie's East.
I'll take it.
That's great. I'll go get you.
No. I want this one.
That's the demo.
I want this one.
Introducing Tool Territory. With hands-on tool displays, it's America's best tool store. Sears. Where else?
The state of education is big news in Southern Nevada. I'm Polly Gonzalez. From stories of overcrowded classrooms to reports of budget cuts, Channel 8 Eyewitness News brings you the most complete coverage of education. We tackle tough issues that parents and students face every day, and we're also there to celebrate our children's future. It's news that helps improve everyone's life, the kind of news you can expect from the most experienced news team in Southern Nevada. Channel 8 Eyewitness News, the news leader.
On the next Inside Edition, it has been over 20 years since Natalie Wood's mysterious drowning.
A lot of people were actually afraid to come on the boat because of the history.
Exclusive, where she slept, where she dined, inside the boat where Natalie Wood spent her last hours alive.
This is the galley.
Inside the boat they called the Splendor, Natalie Wood's boat. Watch the next Inside Edition.
Monday at 7:30 on Channel 8. Neighborhood Weather is brought to you by Lamplight Neighborhoods and your hometown neighborhood builder, Karina Holmes.
Fire ants are found throughout much of the South. They are also showing up here in Las Vegas. Most people think the ants deliver a simple sting, but the bites could be deadly. But as Peggy Pico explains, there is a treatment to protect you.
A bite from a fire ant can cause a serious or fatal allergic attack in anyone, even when they've never had a reaction before. It happened to Ken Menges, but he won't let it happen again, thanks to a medical procedure that builds up resistance with just 2 days of treatment.
Okay, very good.
Ken Menges is breathing a sigh of relief after getting 18 shots over the past 2 days to build up his resistance to fire ants.
I actually ended up in the hospital as a result of some about 8 fire ant bites I had.
At age 52, Ken became suddenly and severely allergic to the ant's venom, with symptoms beyond typical blistering and pain.
Reactions which include wheezing, shortness of breath, swelling of the upper airways, lips, tongue, throat.
It's a fatal reaction in 1% of everyone who's bit by venomous insects.
The doctor told me at the emergency room, he said that I had come as close to dying as I ever wanted to that particular day.
To prevent it from happening again, Ken got rush or rapid desensitization shots.
We're giving them fire ant extract, which will help protect them against future stings.
Unlike traditional allergy shots that take up to a year to work, these fast-acting shots build up immunity in just weeks. By 4th of July, Ken's ant allergy should be gone. Still, he recommends one surefire protection against fire ants.
Stay away from them, absolutely.
If you're bitten by a fire ant, Dr. Leon says to ice the bite and then take over-the-counter antihistamines to reduce swelling. But if you have symptoms of an allergic reaction, you'll need to call 911 for emergency care. Peggy Pico for CBS News.
If you believe you have fire ants in your yard, call the State Division of Agriculture. Their number is 486-4690. Some very special athletes had a chance to swim, run, jump, and play softball at the Special Olympics. This weekend, the Special Olympics were held at UNLV. 275 athletes came from all around the state. Gymnastics and golf were also held besides the track and field events. Athletes say the games are a way to do what they love and to meet new people.
It's fun for me because I like running, and I did track in high school, and I loved it.
And it's fun to me because I like to run. I was a little baby, I always run around. Then I decided to come here to Las Vegas, move here to Las Vegas, and join into Special Olympics.
The Special Olympics ended this afternoon, but they did have some nice weather. Let's take a look at our current conditions and see what the weather is like still. At Fitzgerald Elementary, it is 96 degrees. And at Child Haven, it is 94 degrees. Here's a look at the temperatures around the valley and in your neighborhood. As you can see, it's 93 on the Strip, 91 up at El Dorado, Southeastern, 94. Bunch of 90s on the board there. A weak trough of low pressure will move across the valley Sunday and Monday. Lingering moisture across central Nevada could produce isolated showers or thunderstorms each day. However, the chance for precipitation in the Las Vegas Valley is slim. The Mojave Desert will stay breezy tomorrow with lighter winds on Monday. Temperatures will be near normal. High pressure will bring dry and warmer weather for the later half of next week. Tonight, mostly clear with lows in the lower 70s. Southwest winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Sunday, mostly sunny and breezy, highs in the mid-90s, southwest winds 15 to 25 miles per hour. Lake Mead will be mostly sunny and also breezy, 98 degrees. Afternoon wind out of the southwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Mount Charleston, always cool, mostly sunny and breezy with highs in the mid-70s. The southwest wind will be 15 to 25 miles per hour. Here's your extended forecast for the week ahead. You can see nice temperature actually, mid-90s. We top out at 100 on Saturday. Temperatures mild for the evening. And Chris is now here with sports.
Who do you want to win, the Lakers or the Kings?
Lakers.
You want your Lakers fan,
yeah.
huh? Well, they play tomorrow. Lakers and Kings are ready to roll. One more game to decide who plays the Nets in the NBA Finals. More from the Lakers and the Red Clay in Paris treating Las Vegas and Andre Agassi well. Sports is next here on Channel 8.
Ashley Furniture Home Store's Memorial Day event has been held over for one final week. Your choice of any one of these queen beds for only $295. Ashley's the #1 selling home furniture brand in America for one reason. We sell the styles you want at unbelievable low prices. Plus, for one more week, pay no interest for 24 months or no interest till June 2004 in fantastic Memorial Day savings. Hurry in today. This event absolutely ends this Monday.
You're gonna love this Ashley Furniture Home Store.
What can you win in the Nevada Palace Daily Drawings? Cash. Become a car finalist. 80 chances to win $1 million. More cash. All of the above and more. Come in with the right answer for entries in our daily drawings for cash and up to 80 chances to win $1 million. Get all of the above and more at Nevada Palace.
Want entertainment? Kate's got your ticket.
I'm Kate Maddox, and I know entertainment. From shows to concerts to what's happening with your favorite stars.
It's only on Channel 8 Eyewitness News, the news leader.
The state of education is big news in southern Nevada. I'm Polly Gonzalez. From stories of overcrowded classrooms to reports of budget cuts, Channel 8 Eyewitness News brings you the most complete coverage of education. We tackle tough issues that parents and students face every day, and we're also there to celebrate our children's future. It's news that helps improve everyone's life, the kind of news you can expect from the most experienced news team in southern Nevada. Channel 8 Eyewitness News, the news leader.
These are the people of Channel 8 Eyewitness News. This is the most experienced news team in southern Nevada. With Kevin Janison and Channel 8 Neighborhood Weather. Live current conditions from weather stations across the valley and beyond. Part of the most reliable and accurate weather forecasting in the area. Commitment, trust, experience. Channel 8 Eyewitness News, the news leader.
All right, after all the talk, it's time now to walk the walk. 48 minutes to decide how the West has won. Kings and Lakers square off Sunday, and after last night's thrilling win by Los Angeles, it's down to one game. Game 7 in Sacramento, which is fine according to the Lakers.
We know what it takes. We just have to play the almost perfect game up there in that building. We got to take care of the ball. We got to shoot high percentage shots. We can't try to shoot 25 3-pointers and we just have to take high percentage shots, play good defense, and just play smart. And if we do that, then we should be fine.
As far as going up to Arco and playing the Game 7, it's going to be fun because you know how their fans are. And, they played all regular season long to get to this point where they have home court advantage. And it's going to be a huge challenge for us, and we're really looking forward to it.
All right, some baseball. Red Sox visiting the Yankees. Boston has all sorts of trouble at Yankee Stadium. Big AL rivals ready to jump on that ball. And look at this, with bases loaded, Enrique Wilson makes the Sox pay, taking his pitch over the fence in right. Grand slam, 6-2 Yankee lead. Later in the 6th, man on for Jason Giambi, who launches his 15th home run. Take a look at that. Yankees go up 8-2. They go on to win it 10-2. Bombers are now one game back of Boston in the East. Reds trying to figure out Gary Sheffield and the Atlanta Braves. Nothing worked, huh? Sheffield connects off Jose Rio in the 3rd. A 2-run homer and a 3-run lead. Braves beating the Reds 4-1 in the 5th with 2 out and 2 on. Sheffield does it again. His 2nd homer of the game. 24th career multi-homer game, 8th RBI in his last 2 games. Atlanta has won 12-16 with today's 7-1 rout over the Reds. Cubs home with rookie pitcher Mark Pryor on the mound and at the plate. His 2-run double gives the Cubs a 2-1 lead over Houston. Didn't have the same success on the hill, though. The Astros roughed him up. Jeff Blum with the 2-run homer gives the Astros a 4-2 lead. Houston adds 3 more. They roll past the Cubbies 7-3. Oh, it is summertime in Paris. Great place to visit. Great place to play some tennis. Another day at the French Open. It's hot on the clay. Tommy Robredo of Spain, though, cooled off by Andre Agassi. Great forehand. Boy, they've got a babysitter home while Dad continues to just roll through the French Open. Agassi in the far court, and check it out. Spaniards are pretty good on clay, but Agassi has figured it out. Dating back to the Italian Open, he's beaten 6 in succession now. Today's straight set win, 6-2, 6-4, 6-2 on the women's side. Capriati and Serena Williams both won today. UNLV golf enjoyed a learning experience at the NCAA championships. The Rebels finished in the top 25 at number 23. Nowhere near the leaders. Minnesota takes the crown. Georgia Tech thought they had it. They finished in second. Gophers the only team finishing under par. As for those individuals, that honor goes to Georgia Tech's Troy Madison. UNLV's Ryan Moore was near the top, 3 under. He finished tied for 8th. Heading into the 3rd round of the Kemper Open, Greg Norman was feeling good about his 2-stroke lead. Lost it in the water there. Comes back and loses more with his putter here. Snake got bit. Bob Burns, though, 125 yards out on the par 3. Look at this tee shot. Wouldn't it be nice? Sets up the nice birdie putt as it settles in close. Bob Estes shot a 69 today. He had the lead by himself for a while. Didn't last, though. He heads into the final 18, sharing that lead with Bob Burns. Greg Norman is 7 under, 3 off the lead. Finally, World Cup soccer action. USA doesn't kick off until Wednesday. Today, Germany and Saudi Arabia. Lots of goals, and how about the opening for the German team? Striker Miroslav Klose scored 3 goals, a hat trick, all on headers. He also flips around a little bit. Germany rounds Saudi Arabia. 8-0 was the final score.
The Nets.
You're saying the Nets now. Now you've changed from the Lakers.
Well, you only gave
in a
me,
matter
I'm expanding
of 2
my
minutes.
options. I'm a Jersey girl. All right, thanks a lot, Chris. The Windy City is ringing with the sounds of blues. Just ahead, we'll take you to Chicago for the annual Blues Festival. Stay with us.
Grab life during the National Minivan Sales Event. Whether you're a planter, a painter, or a parent, it's a great time to buy a Dodge Caravan. Now you get 7 years or 100,000 miles of engine and transmission protection, something you don't get from Ford, GM, Honda, or Toyota. And for a limited time, Dodge gives you a $2,500 cash allowance or 0% financing, plus make no payments for 90 days. Hurry, don't miss your chance to drive America's best-selling minivan during the National Minivan Sales Event.
Hi, I'm Gary Waddell. Channel 8 Eyewitness News recently ran a series of special reports examining how our lives could change living so close to a nuclear waste site. We talked to students, residents of rural southern Nevada, and to people who've lived near nuclear power all their lives. We know the controversy that surrounds the Yucca Mountain project isn't going away, but the more we can help you understand it, the better we can all feel about tomorrow. That's the kind of coverage you'll only get from Channel 8 Eyewitness News, the news leader.
You were in a halfway house because you had been arrested.
Was she conned by a dangerous man?
You took money from her.
Correct.
Why?
She was given it.
He was going to pay me $20 a week when he got out.
He got had.
Or was she the true danger?
What started as a friendship turned into a fatal attraction. She wanted more, and I couldn't give her more.
We had a relationship.
Who would you trust? Next, Judge Judy.
You want somebody with good character, you don't find them in a halfway house.
Judge Judy, Monday at 3 on Channel 8. These are the people of Channel 8 Eyewitness News. This is the most experienced news team in Southern Nevada. With George Knapp covering the stories no one else can. Exclusive interviews and special reports from the area's most respected investigative reporter, George Knapp. Commitment, trust, experience. Channel 8 Eyewitness News, the news leader.
Coming up tonight at 11, the tapes again rolled at the wrong moment for President Bush.
You mean they haven't heard a word yet?
Hey, I'm sorry, Mr. President.
God dang it.
Oops. Tonight at 11, hear the president's entire verbal faux pas caught on tape. Queen Elizabeth rolls out the red carpet for her Golden Jubilee celebration. We'll take you there. And up to 40% of older Americans suffer long-term pain. See how specialists are working on new ways to help you manage your pain better. And finally this evening, it's all about the blues this weekend in Chicago. Chris is already playing up here at the anchor desk. The 19th annual Blues Festival started in the Windy City yesterday. This year's festival will honor blues legend Muddy Waters and feature 70 other performers. Looks like a good time. Yeah. Have a great one. See you at 11.
Closed captioning of this newscast is brought to you by Summerlin Hospital Medical Center, a member of the Valley Health System.